But we're gonna start nice and light so that we, like I said, we have a built-in warm-up. So go ahead and get your feet moving. We're gonna start off with side step jacks. So nice and light, start on one side, just step out. And so you're doing the motion of a jumping jack with your arms, but you're just kind of tapping lightly from side to side instead of jumping. So increasingly, these intervals are gonna get sweatier and sweatier. This first little bunch is quite easy while our muscles are warming up. After that, it's gonna turn into a sweat fest, hopefully. Over halfway. You can start to pick up the speed as you get comfortable, as you start to feel your body warm up. 10 seconds. 5. All right, so 15 seconds rest. Remember to always keep your feet moving. Never want to be still during this. So at least a boxer shuffle, but you can always make it harder if you need to. We're doing walk downs plus a back bow. So walk all the way down till you're flat, drop yourself down, come up for a back bow. This is a total body exercise. It kind of forces you to get a good stretch too on the way down. So lower yourself, come up, squeeze your glutes, push back up. So if you're not very flexible, you can always come here, bend your knees until you can get to the floor. If your hamstrings are tight. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. All right, now we're going back to that second round of those side step jacks. So keep your feet moving. Throw a little arm work in there as well for that warm up. 2, 1, here we go. Just side to side. Enjoy the easy stuff while it lasts. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Try to keep good posture while you're doing these exercises. Make sure you're not doing kind of half-hearted jumping jack motion. Keep your arms straight. Try to move slower if you have to, and get the full range of motion instead of doing a quick, not full effort version. 10 seconds left. 2, 1. All right, get those feet moving. Going down into those walk down back bows. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. I know I use variation of walk downs in my routines often because I love them. They feel good, but they work so many different muscles. And there's lots of different ways you can modify them. They're kind of fun. About 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 2, 1. All right, so next up, we are doing 2 knee pulls. So we're still in that lower impact, lower intensity warm-up period, but we're going to start picking up here after this. So again, if this is too easy, step up the intensity of your rest. Otherwise, here we are. So we're 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is nice and low impact, but if you want to step it up, just add in some jumps. You can always make things easier or harder as you need to. Otherwise, feel free to stay here. It's all about what works for you. Over halfway done. Try to get a little crunch. Flex your core while you're doing this. This is definitely an abs exercise as well as a cardio exercise. Got about 5 seconds left. All right, next up we're doing a lunge plus a rotation. About 5 seconds rest left. Here we go. So drop down into that lunge, rotate, rotate, in the center, come back up. So your legs are probably gonna start burning, but you're holding that lunge. You're also working your core. It's about halfway already. If you're not feeling very warmed up yet, or if you're new to exercise, you can just keep your lunge nice and shallow and just kind of step forward instead of a really deep lunge. But if you want to make it harder, sink down into it. Come here, here, center. 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds rest. So if you're not sweating at all, you know, we're several minutes in at this point. We're quite a good ways in, so you can start to really step up those intensities of both the intervals and your rest periods. All right, 2 knee pulls. So like I said, the harder version, start jumping around. And you can always mix it too. So if you're here and you start to get winded, or your motions start to get sloppy, just take it back down. And honestly, the combination of both is a really great way to make pretty much any routine work for yourself and to improve your fitness really well, because you can always alter it and modify it and push yourself when you need to, and then lay back, let off in intensity a little bit, but you're not stopping. Just 5 seconds left. All right, so we're doing that lunge with rotation. So like I said, if you're needing more of a challenge, step up your rest intervals. 2, 1, here we go. So sink down, turn to each side, come back up.